Oh, there isn't a favourite. I love them all, but actually the Queen has to be.
And is she the reason you're here today?
Of course, she's given 70 years of her life to serve us, the country and God. That's what she said at her coronation, and she's done it every second of every day. She's never taken a wrong step. And so we're here to thank her, to celebrate and to thank her. Oh no. My first Jubilee was the Silver Jubilee when I lived in Germany. We didn't camp out for that. But then I think the first one where I camped out was the Diamond Jubilee. Then William and Kate's wedding, the Queen's 90th birthday, and several of us that are here today met at those events and have stayed friends ever since. I have. I met Prince Charles when he was on a walkabout. I met Princess Anne through my role when I was still at work. Who else have I spoken to? Oh, Princess Diana. My daughter gave flowers to Princess Diana. That was a beautiful moment. Oh, this year now, just bring waterproofs and warm clothes, because this is not what we expected. Yesterday we had thunder, lightning and hail.
And you were out in the...
We were here being interviewed all day under our umbrellas, and boy were we cold and wet last night through the night.
And is this the wettest Jubilee you've had then?
Yeah, it is, and it's June. Yeah, well, not quite, I know, but yeah, we expected cold in the evenings, but we didn't expect it to be as wet as it was yesterday.
Oh, years ago I took a bicycle tour through Britain, and then after that I loved it. I got hooked, and so I took a course, and then I did that for 15 years every summer. I came over here and led trips through England and Europe, and I just fell in love with the country. No, they weren't. We just, cycled around the countryside and saw, all the history, the historic castles and buildings and ruins and Hadrian's Wall and everything. And I just fell in love with the whole thing, the whole, shooting match. Fergie and Andrew's wedding back in '86. So I came over for that. Actually, I was pregnant and I slept on the street for 2 nights. And that was quite an event. She was a beautiful bride. Beautiful, beautiful bride. Not everyone. It depends on how much money we have, whether there's a COVID lockdown. But we've come over for, the big weddings and then some of the Queen's birthdays. So wouldn't miss this. Of course. We should have never had that tea party. I love the history. I love the pomp and circumstance. I just love, everything about it. The monarchy. I mean, there's been, 61 monarchs and only 8 queens. And I think we're lucky to live in a time when we can witness the best of them. She's just been remarkable. I would just I would thank her so very much for everything that she's done for this country, and we appreciate it, and cheers, and here's to 70 more.
We came for the Platinum Jubilee this week.
And is this your first time here?
No, this is my 6th time in England, and we came for Will and Kate's wedding 11 years ago, and now we're here for the Jubilee. My interest began in 1980 when Charles and Diana became a phenomenon around the world. And I watched the wedding at, 4 o'clock in the morning on a little black and white television. And I was 18 years old, and I've just been hooked ever since. No, it's strictly just a celebrity for me, and to know that the Queen is a constant, is a constant for you all. It's not a constant in the United States that we have our government. It fluctuates. But here, you've had the Queen for 70 years. That's a big deal. And for one woman to have seen and done and worked as hard as she has worked, it's really phenomenal. And I appreciate the hard work that she has placed in herself as well as in the royal family. And I appreciate her adaptation to modern times, because I know that's probably been difficult for her. Well, I would really, really like to see George, Charlotte, and Louis, and of course the Queen obviously is the #1 reason why we're here. So I would like to see that, but I'm a little distressed that the barricades are preventing a better view.
And is this unusual, the barricades?
The barricades were not here 11 years ago for the wedding. So these were here, but the green barricades were not over there.